All right, people. Quick diagnosis on this BMW today. My wife was driving it, and she called me because the overheating light came on in the dash, and it was orange. And by the time she had dialed my number, or speed dialed or whatever, it had went red, and this car completely stopped. To the point where she had to pull over, and it wouldn't go anywhere. It wouldn't do anything. So she shut it off. Like I told her, I'm like, shut the car off, right? So she shut it off. I told her, restart it, see if you can get it to go, and it did. She got to drive it for like another 30 seconds, so she was able to pull it off the main road she was on, and that was it. It died again. So I was actually somewhere else. I ended up driving over to her. Took a quick look at it. I said, screw it, you take my car, I'll take this one, and I'll see if I can limp it home. And I couldn't. I mean, I just couldn't get it home. So I got it about half a mile from where it was, and I just parked it. Done. So I had her come back, pick me up, came home, got the car hauler, went back, scooped it up, and got it home. Given what it's doing, like when you turn the car on, the fan goes on full blast immediately. Just like hardcore, like full speed, 100%, just, yeah, it's craziness. So I'm suspecting the water pump is what's wrong, and that's kind of common on these, and that is the strategy when they see a large spike in heat, rapidly or whatever, turns the fans on 100%, and then if that doesn't subside, of course the car thinks so it's going to overheat. Yeah, I got to shut down. So it's protecting itself, right? But I mean, I pulled the radiator cap on the side of the road. It wasn't even warm. I mean, she'd only been driving it for like 5 minutes. She was only 5 minutes from the house, so I was lucky. So yeah, I think it's the radiator fan or the water pump. So I hook my Scanto up to it. I'm gonna command it on and see what happens. Okay, so I got the ignition on. I'm in my this is a OTC Encore. I'm not sure if that's gonna come through or not. But there's two coolant pump tests. There's one at 50%, one at 95%. It's not really going to matter which one we pick. We're going to turn it on, and then let's see what we get. We should see coolant. Oh, ooh! You guys hear that? It's making a funny noise, but we should see coolant flowing out of this overflow hose, right? It should be pumping coolant. And we're getting 0. And I don't know if you guys can hear that. Let me try and get in here for you. Yeah, pretty sure we need a water pump. So it's an electronic water pump, right? This one's making a god-awful noise. It's like you're choking a cat or something. You guys hear that? Yeah, it's done. It's not working. So maybe we'll hit a whack with a pry bar, see if we can get it to go. But yeah, it sounds like it's dead. It's kind of hard to even. I mean, I can see the top of the thermostat. We'll give that a whack gently because it's plastic. Nothing. It's real hard to even see. We're just gonna break something. So pretty quick diagnosis on this one. You don't need a scan tool to command that water pump on. There's a way to do it inside the car. You put the key in it, turn the ignition on, don't start it. Put the temperature all the way to 84 or whatever the highest one is. Turn the fan on to the first speed, and then smash the accelerator pedal for 10 seconds. And that's the sequence of events you need to do to make that pump start without a scan tool. I just have a scan tool. I just plug it in, hit the button. It's just easier for me. But if you have this problem and you don't have a scan tool with bidirectional controls and all this stuff, yeah, just follow them instructions there and hold the accelerator for 10 seconds, and you should hear it running. And if you don't hear it running, yeah, you got a problem. So yeah, glad this happened to me. Yeah, I'm getting ready to sell this car. So glad it happened today, and not, after I sold it, and then, some would be pretty pissed. I'd be pretty pissed off if I bought a car and 2 days later the water pump died. So yeah, super glad it happened now. So whoever does buy this car will get a nice new water pump in it. And yeah, next video I'll record putting the pump in. I think they're pretty easy on these cars. It's just a couple. It's an electronic water pump, right? It's a couple of bolts, a couple of hoses. This one, I think on this one it's kind of harder to get to because it's a 6-cylinder. I think you got to drop like the anti-roll bar and power steering hoses and things like that. Not a big deal, right? Nothing to it. So yeah, next video I'll record that, I guess. And yeah, can you guys hear that? It's still whining. Can you hear it? Hopefully that's coming through on the camera. It's like a dying cat or something. All right, next video will be water pump replacement on this guy. Oh, I do have one. Yes, the luck of the Irish was not with me today. I have one off a 2017, and I was hoping that this would be the same, but it's not. It's different. They changed them, and that's like an 8-year gap, so I would have been real lucky if that was the same, but yeah, they're not, so no big deal. We're just going to order a new one. Be here in a few days. We'll slap it in, and then it's for sale. Hopefully nothing else breaks on it.